What's up, guys? Pokemon Soda here, and I'm going to do a short little video with you about celebrations and then a little bit of a generations dabbled in there. I have a green hand. Pen exploded on me. Did not realize it till it was too late. But my wife said it looks like I did something to Shrek. She's a perv. But here we are, guys. Pokemon Soda, and let's talk about celebrations. All right. Now, what I'm going to do first, kind of go through celebrations, generations, the most popular cards they're selling right now. We'll kind of go back and forth through some of this stuff. But celebrations, of course, it came out, I believe. Let's just check it out quick on Pokédata. Okay. I want to say it was February of 21, but I could be off. What we got? Celebrations, there we are. Let's see, October of 21. Wow, it was so, of course. I remember pre-ordering this over the summer. Now you look at this, Celebration sets with about $550. Now, Celebrations, it had the Classic Collection, but it also had just the Celebrations, the like regular type set too. These are going to be a lot of the cards that everybody got. Okay, these are all hollow. The set for this is $105. So the set for itself is about $650 or so for the Celebration set. Now you're going to notice the one in here is the Gold Mew. The Gold Mew is the one people would not associate with this, but that card is pretty awesome. Actually, I have one. I probably have one right here. Yep, I do. Right there. I got a Gold Mew. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, how do I pull up these cards so fast? I'm going to kind of show you my Celebrations collection I have right here, along with my sealed stuff I won't be able to get out for you and show you, but I have a ton of Celebration stuff. And why do I? Because each pack had 4 cards in it. Okay. Usually had 2 of the hollows from any of this collection right here, the Celebrations collection. Usually 3 of those cards will be there. And then you had a chance at like pulling a Classic Collection type card. So I got to open the door quick. Dogs are freaking out. All right, I'm back. So, got my puppy here. This is Paisley. She's my oldest. Then we got another one, Millie. Yorkies, small dogs. And then we got another one coming this summer. I want to name it Evie, but we'll see what happens. So, anyhow, celebrations, guys. You're going to notice a lot of these cards. Surfing Pikachu, Flying Pikachu, the VMAX ones, these are $7 cards now. I am telling you guys, these a year and a half ago were 25-cent cards. Like, you couldn't get rid of them enough. Here, though, you have the Pikachu, the full art one. This card people hated on so much, and it's awesome. I couldn't even tell you, I mean, how many of these I have. This is just a fraction of them, okay? I have a ton of these, okay? And to show you why there's so many of those, it was such a common card to get, the full art Pikachu. And basically it's just a full art version of the original Pikachu, all right? The red or yellow cheeks Pikachu, this is what you have right here. Now, this card right here, when you look at it, though, in a PSA 10, it is crazy. But you have to look at the rate of this one. It's a $1,200 or $1,100 card in a PSA 10, 876 graded at a 10, 11,000, 17,000, 6,000, 2,000. Okay, so if we go here, 11,000, we got 17,000. That's going to put us close to 30,000. 36,000, 38,000, pretty close to 40,000. So the gem rate on this thing, we got to get a calculator for this one. Okay. The gem rate on this thing's like 2%. Like, it is abysmal. All right. So we'll just take the 40,000 divided by 872. Yeah, 2%. That's your gem rate. Okay. So, are people willing to send that in for a gem, 10? I guess. I have a ton of them, and I would venture to guess I would go through them with a fine tooth comb and try to find one. Now, when we go back through this, you're going to see a lot of these cards. The other one here is the Mew. The Mew right here, this thing in PSA 10 is a $700 card. This gem rate's still not that good. Okay, we're talking it's the 9s, there's 3,500, 5,300, 2,000 right there. So there's close to, you're over 5,000. You're close to 11,000 right there with 331 grade now as a 10. It's super difficult. And the raw price for this one's $4.82. This was a 10-cent card. I sold, I don't want to say hundreds of these at 10 cents, but I know at least 50 of them. It was crazy. And they're all hollow. Okay. And so even when you would sell bulk cards back after Celebrations opened, and you got to remember, Celebrations is a very small set, and this was printed for long enough where it's set on the shelves. People didn't want it. The Celebrations tins that had the Blissey, the Snorlax, or the, I think it's just Blissey or Snorlax actually. Nope, it wasn't. It was Lance's Charizard and Sylveon. You would have had this would have been one of them, the Dark Sylveon. It would have been that and Lancer Charizard. They were tens. Walmart had them exclusively. Uh, they had 4 packs, I believe, in them, or 3 packs, and then 2 regular Pokemon packs, like a Battle Styles or an Evolving Skies. They got discounted to $3, and people still weren't buying them. So this set, you have to realize how long it's set on shelves. The only thing that did not set around was the UPCs. Okay, the UPCs for this one with the celebrations, that was the hottest item because it came with the gold Charizard, gold Pikachu. 2 cards I don't own. I have a UPC sealed, but I've never opened a UPC for this one. Um, Going back through this, some crazy stuff with it too, and we'll go back to TCG Player, is the ones that sell the most. This Pikachu's selling a ton, and it's like a $7 card, like for market price. It's so crazy. The Charizard's pretty wild. The Charizard here is just paying homage to basically the base set 2, the Evolving Skies, every Charizard you've ever seen, the one from the classic trading card game. Uh, these ones are outrageous now, okay? And they grade out in Gem 10 pretty good clip. All right, now when we look at this, you have 54 listings available, about $190 is what it's going to be. From a started seller, you're going to be at $200, okay? Now these cars just a year, maybe a year and a half ago, I'd say a year ago, they're about, you could get it for about $65 to $85, okay? These Charizards, when they first came out and they graded out as a 10, they didn't sell for much more than $200 in a PSA 10. I should know because I sold a ton of them. I bet I sold 10 of them, okay? I opened Celebrations a ton. I absolutely loved it. And that's what I'm doing right now too. Like right now, what I'm buying is I'm buying the Mew. Okay, this card right here from Celebrations, I'm buying in PSA 10s for about $100. Okay, so I bought 2 so far. I got 2 more on order. I just can't imagine it doesn't go up. It's such a good looking card, and it'll be interesting because it's an awesome looking card. And Mew, everybody likes Mew. All right, so when we go through this one, the Charizard, great looking card. Third ones that are selling right here is this is generation stuff. This is the Radiant Collection, the Flareon, the Sylveon, the Pikachu, the Mega Gardevoir. Then you got the Umbreon or Gold Star right here. A lot of people with the Gold Stars, it's just crazy that they just look at it and they're like, ah, it's just an Umbreon, is what it is. It's an Umbreon Gold Star. And it's not like it's just a regular Gold Star type deal. I mean, it is a reprint, yes, but it's one of the reprints of one of the toughest Gold Stars it is to have out there. That Umbreon Gold Star originally, it's worth a fortune. So I'm just trying to go through and see if I have one in here. I don't know if I do. Ton of cards in here. I honestly couldn't even tell you how many celebrations I have. I mean, this whole box is a lot of celebrations. I have tons of single cards too. I sell them on TCG Player all the time. Um, Umbreon Gold Star, fabulous card. The Mew Secret, amazing. The Shining Magikarp, this was like a $5-6 card for a long time. And actually, when you look at this for the 1 year chart, this thing, I mean, it was around $20 a year ago. It had this plummet weird thing going on there. But the card's always kind of been there. And the Mega Rayquaza, this is the one from Roaring Skies. Awesome card. Awesome card. Okay. Now, I know I got some stuff in here that are just dangling in there with the Radiant Collection. The reason I talk about the Radiant Collection, because that was the 20th anniversary set. And the Radiant Collection doesn't get a lot of love. And it didn't get a lot of love until just recently. So I was just sending some pictures of, some buddies of things that I had bought on eBay, actually. And so when you go to the actual Radiant Collection, stuff like that, these red and blue Charizard and red and blue Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, and they had Pikachu one. The Pikachu one's the most expensive one out of all of them. It's got one of the best looking Pikachus ever for the promo that's in there. It's like this lightning type Pikachu where it's going through. Right here, okay? Not even, I mean, we're talking gosh, probably 2 years ago, I was buying these red and blue Charizard and Blastoise ones for $225 to $300. Okay, which is crazy because they were like $25 items MSRP, and these sat on shelves. What's even crazier is these mythical collections. These things right here were $60 not even 2 years ago. You could buy them anywhere. I had a person that I bought online for Facebook Marketplace. She had a ton of these because these were like $15 items. Okay, like this Mythic Collection Mew box. I mean, one listing, 5 listings. You just can't find generation stuff anymore because people just don't have it. Okay, the one thing I did buy, I don't know why I was thinking about it, is I do have a sealed case of Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. They came back up online there a few years back, and I was like, okay, I'll just buy a case of them, keep them sealed. And I don't know how I did because typically I opened everything. But celebrations, I definitely have a ton of stuff. The lunchbox tins, I absolutely love. Um, the Charizard, Lance's Charizard, and the Dark Sylveon, those were all great things. Like celebrations really hit really good, and people just didn't give it a chance. They were more into I'm going to flip this stuff and sell it right away than they were to open it and collect it. One of the ones from Celebrations, though, that a lot of people forget about is it came with a Gold Star Greninja. Okay? Now, this isn't a remake. This is a Gold Star Greninja. This is a one and only. This is all it's ever had. And if you want to go through and get kind of nitpicky on Greninja stuff, Greninja doesn't have a lot of cards. Okay? Greninja was not highly sought after as a Pokemon to publish for cards. Now we start looking at these, okay, and I know I've flexed some of this before, but I'm telling you guys, okay, when I open Celebrations up, I open Celebrations up. I mean, Gold Star Ninja, these are now $30 a pop. These things right here, it was insane how low they were. You could get these for less than $1. Okay, no one wanted them at all. I sold these for $2 on eBay many times. I sold at least a dozen of them on eBay for $2. Gold Star Greninja right now, crazy card. This thing in a PSA 10 is absolutely just insane right now too. So let's actually check that out because I kind of want to show you why this is such a good buy still at $30. All right, so here we have Gold Star Greninja. It's a $1,700 card. $1,700. 2,900 in a 10. You got about 20,000 in a 9 and about 20,000 in 8. You got 5,000, whatever it may be. So right there, you're going to be close to, gosh, we're probably just going to, we'll just say it's 3,000 to 4,000 is what it is, or 40,000. Okay. So we start looking at the gem rates on this one. All right. So we have 3,000. We got 40,000. You're at a 7.5% gem rate. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. 7.5%. Now, I have about 30 of them. Do I think one of these can hit a 10? I'm pretty optimistic. I think it could. Is it a good grading play? Absolutely. What I want to show you, though, is that if you grade this in a 9, it is double the value. So even at a 9, you're still doing pretty well. And it's a Gold Star Ninja, guys. This isn't a remake. This is the only one they've ever had. So I'm telling you, at Celebrations, if you don't own this card, I would own this card. Okay, it's unbelievable. And look at all the gold stars: Charizard, Mew, Pikachu, any gold stars we had. Umbreon. Now everybody sits there and goes, "Oh my gosh! Like, why did I not buy those 20 years ago?" And I'd seen them in a card shop. You're going to be saying the same thing here at this Greninja when we get to the 35th anniversary. Okay? Think about it. When's the last time we had a Gold Star card produced? Gold Star card that's produced. We haven't. This is the last Gold Star that's been produced, guys. So, Greninja, Gold Star, definitely worth doing. I probably can't reiterate that enough. Now, when we start going back through the actual, not sealed stuff, but what things are worth. So the Celebrations Classic Collection, and I'm just going to kind of show you. I know I've told you numerous times, I've opened a lot of Celebrations. Right here, I have 6 binders, okay? These are the Dragapult binders. You got these, I believe, with the Prime boxes. these Dragapult binders, they're awesome. And what they do is they fit perfect with the celebrations. So every one I have has the celebrations player's guide, and then it goes through the whole thing of celebrations. Okay. Everything on one, full art Pikachus. These are all in order. Okay. All right. Then you start going through, you'll get through all the regular celebrations. Okay. Gold Star's where it ends on. Then you go to the classic collection. Okay. Then you have your Blastoise, your Venusaur, and your Charizard. Okay. Then you have Professor Oak. You got gosh dang it! Here comes Team Rocket, Zapdos, and Dark Gyarados. Dark Gyarados. It's just a remake. It's also awesome. Then you got Pikachu right here, the birthday Pikachu. This one is going up crazy in value. And then you're going to have the Cleffa. Try to get these up there so you can see. Then you got the shiny Magikarp. All right. Then right there, you got Rocket's admin. You got the Mew, Gold Star Umbreon, Gold Star Umbreon. Okay. Then you got Gardevoir. These are all remakes of cards. Then you got Claydol, Luxray, Donphin, and Garchomp. Not my favorite page. Then you got the black and white Zekrom and Reshiram, along with the Mewtwo EX and the Xerneas EX. Give me a break, guys. Then you got Rayquaza. Then you got Tapu Then you have your Charizard, Dark Sylveon. Then here's some of your other stuff, guys. These are the cards that are crazy. Hydrangeon, Mimikyu right there in a water type. Lightroxtricity and Dragapult right there. And ends it with, we got the Zacian, and we got the good old Greninja Gold Star. Okay, that's it right there. That's your whole celebration set. Okay, it's so wild. It's so wild. And every tin that you bought, that was a lunchbox tin, it came with. Okay, I got some of those laying around over here too. All right, got my good old lunchbox tin in case I want to make a sandwich or something like that. These ones came with tons of cool stuff in them. All right. Well, now I can't even find what I was looking for in there. But they had the Lightroxtricity, the Mimikyu. They had unbelievable stuff in there. Yep, right here. Every one of them had these. And these cards right here are crazy when you start to get them graded. Okay. When you start to look at getting these cards graded, they go wild. Let's check those promos out because I want to show you those. Now, let's take a look at the Mimikyu. People don't give this one enough credit, but this one right here is a $350 card in a PSA 10, and this gems out at about 40%. Unbelievable looking card, and the art is fabulous. It's a water type Mimikyu essentially. All right, guys, now let's take a look at this light toxicity. 57 and 10. 57's hit, but not a lot have been graded, guys. And most of them are graded now as an 8. When they get in the lunchbox, they got the corners and stuff put in the plastic. It can bend the corners and stuff. But this is going to have a super, super small gem rate, guys. About a 2 to 4%. $791. So crazy. Look at this one, the Hydrangean. This is the level 61, $75 in a PSA 10. It's the lowest one out of the lunchbox 3. But this one right here, though, grades out at around 40%, 35-ish maybe. Then this one you have, the freaking Zacian level X, $500. Okay, and you're like, well, does it grade out very good? Grades out about 8%. Okay, very cool card, great looking card. Okay, then you got not the EV one there, but the Greninja Gold Star, of course. This one grades out very low, but it's just a unbelievably good looking card. So, but hey guys, I was going to talk about Generations a little bit more. I just don't have time for it. But Greninja, celebrations, all that stuff. You're missing the boat right now if you don't buy some of the celebrations. I'm telling you, I have at least 7 or 8 master sets of celebrations, and they're just doing nothing but going up. You used to be able to buy them about 2.5 years ago for $200 for a master set. Charizard, everything. The gold cards will not be in there, the metal gold cards, but everything else would be. But that's what I got, guys. I rambled here for a long time. But just wanted you to know, celebrations, it's worth it. It was a fun set to open. I really enjoyed it. It was a small set, but it brought back a lot of nostalgia for people. And that set will continue to keep booming. So I can't wait to see what they do with the 30th. Well, hey guys, Pokemon Soda here. Remember, guys, like and subscribe, and as always, catch 'em all.